Today, our guest speaker is something I would say is going to be a magical. When you will listen to her, you will see that flow and you will listen to that heart which is whispering from the corner and which is saying so much. The experience, the wealth of experience, and so many years, countless years to serve the society in different countless ways. And we are going to get today an amazing inputs for life to change, life to unfold, stories to uncover from Shruti Dutt. So, ladies and gentlemen, get ready and get me meet an extraordinary woman who has touched lives of more than 3 lakhs people across the globe. She is the best-selling author, a TEDx speaker, and an international mindset coach who is on a mission to help to overcome depression, to overcome limitations, and live undefeated lives. She herself is a warrior and makes people to think that way. And that's her power. That power for clarity, that power for courage, that power for calmness. If you have all these three, you can actually bloom. And that's what she teaches in her Bloom, the 5-step system for personality transformation for success. Any area of your life, if you want to transform, she is the one who helps you to understand, to uncover the limitations. Everything changes once you go through the process. She has conducted life-changing workshops on peak performance and goal settings and team building and success blueprint and many more. She can give you that framework of life. She can give you that strength, where to go, how to find your own direction. Everything is all about in her entire journey and experience of more than 4 decades. Her books, Emotional Intelligence, Change Your Story Today, and Billionaire Mindset, and the latest one, to become an emotional coach, you can connect her to get that guidance, that inspiration, that path, how to become a coach. So if you want to get on the journey, here is Shruti can help you to do that. She is a multiple award winner, recognized as the best mindset transformational coach, a superpower woman author. I love that word, superpower woman. Women already have that superpower, and here is a superpower woman, an author, an inspiring speaker. She has also trained with some of the most world successful corporate trainers, including Blair Singer and Mitesh Khatri, for conducting healing seminars and helping countless business bounce back, workshops and empowering youth and education and social initiative. This list goes on and on and on. Because that fire she holds inside, she pours that joy in her profession, and that journey is just so amazing because she's a coach. And a coach's heart is very different than an ordinary people. They can encompass everything, they can visualize anything, and that's what today with us, Dr. Shruti Dutt. Let's give a round of applause. Hi Shruti, thank you. Shruti, thank you so much for accepting our invitation and being here on this journey. I think who else can better.
Yeah, hi
I thank you.
Ruchi. I'm really honored with the way you've introduced me. And thank you and congratulations for starting this, summit for inner strength. Because I truly believe that हम सब कुछ सीखते हैं. Can I talk in Hindi or is it purely English?
Yeah, you can talk in Hindi, but our audience is global. It would be easy if you talk in
Okay. No,
English.
people understand Hindi now.
Yeah,
People are
yeah,
smart.
yeah.
So anyway, I'll translate a little wherever it's required. So the thing is that, what our most important need today, something that we don't really learn in schools so much, is the power to bring out our inner strength. And, your summit like this would definitely contribute a lot, I'm sure. So congratulations for that.
Thank you.
And let me
Thank you.
correct your introduction a little bit. You said I'm an extraordinary woman. No, 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 no. I'm a very ordinary woman, but I have an extraordinary imagination, and I am fortunate that I have been able to do some extraordinary work during these last 4, 5 years. That's about it. But as a woman and a person, I'm very, very ordinary, very, very simple person. So thank you so much.
Thank you. So, ordinary people hold extraordinary power, and that is Shruti. And Shruti, I have so many, inclination and lot of, inquisitiveness to ask from your journey of life. And I would say that your journey has been so much incredible, where being an author, being an educator, healer, and a coach. So, what was that turning point in your life that inspired you to step into the field of mindset transformation and life coaching?
You know something, Ruchi, these days I'm being seen as an expert in mindset coaching and emotional resilience because I've done a lot of work in this field. But as you would have heard the phrase, every master was once a disaster.
Every
So,
master was once a
once a disaster.
wow.
So everything actually started with the disasters which I saw within me and around me, especially during Corona. Of course, I've been fortunate that I've been, overcoming lots of disasters before that also in my life. So I had you can say the basic know-how of how to get out of difficult challenges. But Corona was a time when I saw that, everybody was roaming around with a defeated kind of aura, and, faces were upset. People had stopped smiling. And so my heart was really upset because, more than being a coach, a teacher, an educator, I'm also a mother and a grandmother. So वो जो mother का love होता है ना वो I started feeling for everybody, and we were alone. We couldn't even go out of our rooms. So
True.
that was the time I became Dilli Wali Nani. And I started the YouTube, and I was connecting to a lot of children at 4 o'clock every day from all over the country. Because of the internet, I could do that
Correct.
and could inspire them, you know. And in turn, I taught them affirmations and things, made them dance, and I helped them to inspire their families. So that kept me going also,
Mhm.
because that 4 o'clock time was such a special time throughout Corona for me.
True. And
That
it's so satisfying, isn't it? It's so
very
satisfying.
satisfying, and that kind of gave meaning to my existence also. And so it was like I had found my purpose, and that's how my journey started. And then I wrote my book because कुछ कर तो सकते नहीं थे.
That was the time you
And
got time for writing a book.
the emotional trigger was that, my younger sister
Okay.
was very close to me. Sometimes there are people in your life you think they'll be there forever for
Yeah.
you. So she was always a big support, and she just, gave in to Corona. She had Delta Corona. So it was a big shock for me that she had gone. And a day later, another very dear cousin went, and they both were younger to me. And of course, we lost other people who were older, and there was a brother who was a little older, but all that was going on in the family.
True.
So then I thought, and a lot of this grief was there. Of course, even I felt it. But then I thought that, I also started fever and corona. I said, I'm not going to live too long. So let me at least, write a book. And during that time,
We all
because
had that fear that we
whatever,
won't be
whatever
able to
time I
survive.
had in life left, that was my thought process at that time, that I must write my book before I die, so that at least my
Okay.
grandchildren can say, "Oh, our grandmother was an author." So I wrote this book called Change Your Story Today.
Yeah.
And this was intended to, help people live a more undefeated life.
Yes.
So इसी में कुछ चीजें ऐसी होती है ना, they are like downloads from the universe.
True.
So
True.
book was a
Absolutely.
download because I have been practicing Buddhism for a long time, and there we have this concept of the lotus growing out of the negativity.
Correct. Correct.
So it's like changing poison into medicine. Whatever poison you have in life, you can actually turn into your own medicine and you can still continue to bloom like the lotus can bloom in the muddy pond.
Yes.
So, change the bloom word came, I think it was in my subconscious all the time, so it came out from there. And then I divided it into a five-step system because it's easy to remember to bloom, but then how do we bloom? When we are feeling low. So, ये तो पता है कि bloom करना है, but how do we do that? So, the
Correct.
first step is to sit down, you can journal it and be
True.
yourself, find your authentic self. Who are
True.
you? And think about it. What is the situation? And
True.
what is really disturbing you? Then the second step is to let go. So whatever
Yes.
is, really something you can't do anything about, you have to let go of it. You have to focus on what is right, be grateful for what is right in your life. And then the third step is to own your problem. So the
Yes.
problem can be in the environment, it can be within yourself also, because everybody reacts differently to an environment, right?
True.
So when you have inner strength, you will have a more positive reaction, right? So own the problem and then overcome it with the determination that I'm going to overcome it. And that is the second O. And then M comes with moving forward. So you can
Yes.
move forward, you can create a strategy to move forward, your list of actions that you need to take, or you can even manifest your growth, your
Yes.
manifest your next level of achievements. So as
Yes.
a manifestation coach, I teach all that also. Law of attraction is one of my favorite topics. But
Correct.
bloom is something that you decide to do, and if you decide to do it, there is no way that you will not bloom. No matter where you are right now, whatever your situation is, however bad it is, you just have to decide to bloom
True.
and be better today than yesterday. So that is my mantra.
That's
That
amazing.
is how
That's
I
very
clarified it
powerful.
in the book. Yes.
It's very, very powerful and it's so simple. It's doable. Mostly, there are so many coaches and masters, they give some strategy, but this is so simple. It's doable. Anyone can do it.
Yes,
Sitting
it's
at your
it's more.
home,
I thought it would be very easy to remember, because when you are really down in the dumps, you don't want to be opening books and self-help books and looking around. But the
it
one thing
won't
you can
work.
remember is that am I here to live doomed or am I here in this world to bloom?
Wow,
You know,
that's great.
so take your choice.
Yeah, it's either doom or bloom. You have only one choice. What do you want to do it? You have to decide.
Gloom.
Great.
सो मुझे तो ब्लूम करना अच्छा लगता है और सबको ब्लूम्ड रखना अच्छा लगता है एंड आई
That's
लाइक टू
great.
नर्चर यूथ एंड women and whoever wants to bloom with me, they're most welcome. So every
You're a
day 8
powerhouse,
a.m. I'm
Shruti.
helping people to bloom.
You are a powerhouse actually. The way you like, you the way you share, the way you easily connect with people, and the way easily you help them to transform. It's like your presence is also so much vibrant that it gives so much joy. It doesn't feel that this age normally people go in the phase where अब क्या करना है जिंदगी में, what else to do, and this is the time when you are blooming yourself, and even not only you but people around you are also blooming with you, and that's bloom is all about. I have one more question in my mind, that you often speak about overcoming fear in your books, also in your interactions, your inspiring talks. You talk about overcoming fears and limitations. So like with what is that one fear you personally had, which which hit you so much and you break that fear, and how did that experience shape you? Can you just resonate with
So
one?
before I answer this question, I want to say something about you said your age and you're still, at
Yeah.
it. So
Yeah.
for that, I really have to thank my coaches, like, and with you, I have taken coaching from Arfin Khan also. And in fact, when I went to Arfin Khan a little before that, I was in that stage because I have three children born 85, 88, and 93. And, along with other things, all the the typical motherhood roles. I have been through everything, you name it, and I know it, and
Yeah.
I've been through it. So that was a time when my children were settled. This was pre-corona, and they got married and they were all on their own, and kind of there was nothing much to do because I had an academy which was not doing too well, so I decided to close it down. Which finally during Corona usko band hi kar diya tha. I closed it down,
Yes.
but so I was debating on what I should be doing,
True.
and I was feeling old suddenly.
Yeah.
I was 57
Yeah.
and I felt very old. I said, I can't do anything now. There is nothing left to do. I've tried everything. I've done paintings. I've done this. I don't want to do anything. So there was a whole list of things which I didn't want to do. And because of that, I was vague. So
Yes.
I was not being able to find my purpose. What should I be doing? And when I met Arfin, when I saw him, I thought, oh wow, this is exactly what I should have been doing. Why didn't I do it? But it never struck me that I can still do it.
True.
Till you must be remembering her. There was a coach called Rita Shah.
Yeah.
She told
Yeah.
me that, Shruti, think of yourself as 16-year-old and with 40 years of experience. Just stop saying this to yourself that you're 57 and you've
True.
got children. And so just shut that thing aside and move on, with new
Right.
energy.
Yeah.
And that is, Ruchi, exactly what I've done. So from 16, I've reached 18 now. 18 or 19 probably, but I don't want to go to the 20s yet. So I'm still a teenager.
Yes.
So I'm still a teenager, excited about everything easily and wanting to do a lot more in life. So that is how I managed
So
to
I think
stay.
you look at your chronological age is different than your biological age, and that
Yes.
makes
So,
you keep
but you
going.
can, this is what I'm saying. You can change it with your own mindset.
True.
With
It's
your own
here.
thinking. Everything
It,
begins with a thought. And as a
correct.
result, I was put on this magazine cover called Grow Younger
Ah,
as Di
yes.
Wali Nani.
Yeah.
So these are things which I could have never imagined before I was like when I was 56 or 57, that this is the turning point that, it will take me to this kind of a lifestyle.
Right.
And now coming to fears, you
Yes.
said, what was the greatest fear?
Yeah.
You know what the greatest fear was? Can you guess?
I would say growing old.
No, 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 no. The greatest fear before I started doing all this, I was already young, so there's no point of growing old and being afraid of that. I was afraid of facing the camera. I
Oh
was
my God.
afraid of coming on social media. I was
Yeah.
shy, you
Yeah.
know,
Actually,
and
Shruti, there are so many people, those who are listening right now, they also have so much to share, but they are shy. So that
yes, I
they
was
resonate.
very shy. And I could not bring myself to, record because, you are always, this is why I'm sharing because a lot of people watching may be wanting to come on camera and share and they're holding you. Please don't hold yourself back because
Yes,
nobody is bothered how fat your nose is or how old you're looking. They just want to hear you. They want to understand what you know and what you can tell them. So,
absolutely.
the first days I recorded my, videos, I would not share them. I would look at them and delete them because I would think कि ये ठीक नहीं है, वो ठीक नहीं है, इसमें बाल ठीक नहीं है, इसमें बोला ठीक नहीं है, इसमें उधर ठीक नहीं है, हजार problems. And, so ultimately then I said, this is not going to work. So one day I just recorded it. And then what will people say?
Correct.
बूढ़ी
What
घोड़ी
will
लाल
people
लगाम
say?
कहेंगे,
That's
people
a
will
that's a
ridicule
big
me.
problem, that's a
People
big
will
problem.
ridicule me. People will make, and people do make fun of. They did make fun of me also, but now it doesn't. It didn't bother me. After Corona, it stopped bothering me because when you're facing death, then nothing bothers you. फिर क्या कहेंगे
Absolute.
लोग, कहने दो. जिसने जो कहना है कहने दो. आपको जो करना है अपने करके जाना है इस दुनिया से. अब आप अपना करो, आप अच्छा काम कर रहे हो तो करते रहो, किसी को कुछ कहने कहने दो, हाँ मुझे कहने दो. So
That's
my
so
fears
important.
actually vanished with the
Yeah.
corona. And when like that feeling was there that I have very little time left. So since then, I have never bothered to check exactly how I'm looking. I try to be presentable and I just start.
Wow, that's amazing.
So
Such a
that's how.
powerful,
So
such a
that
powerful
fear has been
transformation.
overcome.
Wow, that's
So,
amazing.
like Steve Jobs also said that, when you know that you're about to, I don't remember the exact lines, but it meant that when you know that you're not going to be alive forever, you're going to die,
Yeah,
then question of losing something disappears. So
absolutely.
you're
That's
losing even
very
your
true.
dignity or whatever you might say that people might think you're stupid doing these, videos and all. All that disappears. It's just your passion you live for, and that's it, whatever time you have left. So
Absolutely.
that's
Such
how
a
you should
simple,
overcome your fear. You should just stop thinking what people are going to say.
yes. Stop thinking and stop procrastinating. Just keep doing. Life is very small. Very true, very true. Such an amazing, I would say you're so honest and so mostly people don't say all these things. They say I have a camera fear. Yeah, it's such a simple thing, but it's very big thing. If you avoid that, if you just get rid of that fear, it unfolds so many things for you. You just start doing so many things which you never did before, and that's amazing. So how many of you really resonate? Wow, see, look at Shruti. So many people, they say that now onwards we also think that life is short and not to.
It's always the first video that is difficult. Like it's always the first step on the fire which is difficult. I've done fire walking and glass walking we did together with Arfin, remember?
Yes.
So initially you say, oh my God, how will I cross this, floor full of broken glass? How will I walk over these burning coals? But once you've taken your first step and you've done it once, so the fear is gone.
So I think I call it, absolutely, I call it this way, that it is breaking the pattern. You have, and fear, I think in my mind, fear is a future tense. Fear is something which is not there. It is a future tense. Only you hold that, so it is a fear.
Yeah. So the full form, there is something like that, no? Something
False
false.
evidence appear real. False evidence appear real. It's not there. It's a false evidence. It's false evidence. It doesn't appear.
You spend half your life thinking what others might think about you. The fact is, nobody is thinking about you. Nobody has the time to think about you.
Very true.
So it's
Absolutely.
better you just think about what you're doing and just do that.
Such a great fun listening to you, Shruti. It's such a great joy sharing a small things of daily life and how you can get rid of that and live your life to the fullest potential. And I would understand. I could resonate with you when I started my journey. I think in COVID, for the first time when I had to do a Zoom session, I am mostly a audience oriented person. Like, if I see people, then only I can talk. If I don't see
Absolutely.
people, my thought doesn't come out. And I started feeling that this is something new. Like, it's terrible. I will lose my business. I will lose my people. How will I talk to them? And then slowly and gradually the entire journey started, and I would say today we are doing a this inner strength summit with hundreds of thousands of people and across the globe. And look at this virtual capacity of virtual event, and the enabling so many lives at one point of time, sitting in the comfort of your home. It's a joy to unfold. So many stories are coming up, so many ideas and thoughts are germinating in us, and we get answer to that. Earlier we used to have one masters or one guru. You have to travel a far places and meet that person, connect with that person, and you never know that whether you will be able to get what you want there. But here it's at one platform. And just, I would say, I'm so blessed. I feel I'm so blessed that we are doing this. I'm so feeling great that we are reaching n number of people, and these people, those who are just inside of them, feeling us, feeling Shruti, and just listening to you, and that's a great joy. And I would say this is amazing, as you rightly said before this, before my invite, that Ruchi, we are going to have joy, and that's what you exactly are doing. Such a great feeling.
Well, I
I
believe in
have,
having fun in whatever I do.
absolutely. So I have one more question to ask for someone who is struggling, Shruti, like, like similar kind of phase, that not exactly procrastination or not exactly fear, but people are struggling with a lot of self doubt.
Absolutely.
Like, you take one step and you feel that whether I'll be able to do it, am I capable of doing it, like, am I giving justice to this, will I be enough to do this? These all questions are, like, sometimes, it's we need answer for it, and we don't get it. And in that situation, we might lose our path, or we might change our destination. And sometimes we lose bigger part of joy, bigger part of, like, satisfaction in life, only because of that doubt is there. Because of that
Absolutely.
self doubt, I would say that people are feeling stuck in life.
Yes,
And that stuck,
absolutely. You
and
know,
then that what is the first action step for me? It's important to know from you that how do you look at this, and what is the first step one should think of taking it.
okay, so before I tell you the first step, which includes six steps actually, I would like to just tell you, like you're saying, somebody's feeling stuck and they're having all these feelings of whether I can do it, not do it. So, like Blair Singer, my mentor, he's even written a book called Little Voices. So he says in our brain we have this little voice, right? And it's always telling us all these things. It's not possible for you. So you have to shut it. You can't give answers to it. You just have to believe in your positive, self and your ability. And you have to shut that voice of doubt, fear, anguish, you know. So that is the only way to move forward. Because if you're going to keep listening to that, then nothing is going to work.
But then how to shut that voice, Shruti?
Yes, so I have created a 6-second hack. It is like a grounding hack, and it will keep you positive and it will give you more productivity. And actually, it's a Hindi word, but I have created it in English, but I use it in Hindi mainly. So I'll share the Hindi part. So when I wrote this book in Hindi, Badal Do Apni Kahani Aaj, so I wrote a page called Safalta Ke Raaz. And
Okay.
as I told you, most of my work is all download from the universe. So I wanted to finish writing the Ras in one page. So I just worked out the six most important things in life that can give you success, that can give you, that resilience to keep moving forward every single day. And when I put those six things together and I wrote down the main points, I realized that the acronym turned out to be Sada DJ. So Sada
Okay.
DJ would mean always keep giving. The more you give, the more you will get back.
Sada DJ.
DJ is
DJ
I
means dena.
DJ ko DJ मैंने कर दिया so that it's
Correct.
basically an acronym so that you can remember the
Yeah, yeah,
easy
easy
to remember.
to
I
recall.
believe in making things easy. I don't want to complicate anything for anybody. So this is also a very beautiful, simple hack. So would you like to try it with me?
Yes, definitely, why not?
So basically, you have to, stand actually. If I stand and you also stand, I think the
Okay.
frame would get okay. So you can just sit erect with your feet on the ground
Okay.
and take in a deep breath. Do it with me. Breathe in,
Okay.
hold your breath for seconds, smile, feel positive, and breathe out. So I always encourage my students to smile when they're meditating because when you smile, even if it's a fake smile, even if you're really down in the dumps, you make an effort to smile. Your heart gets the message, oh, this girl is very strong. This girl is actually happy. And it works to make you happier. So just
Absolutely.
breathe in, hold with a smile, and breathe out. And then we rub our hands. And this is, like I've added all my knowledge of Reiki, NLP, and that. So
Yes.
when we do, actually, Reiki energy comes out from our palms, right? This heat
Yeah.
which we generate even after yoga. So generate some of that heat, let your nerves and veins move the blood a bit in you, and then put it on your third eye. This is your, you know, Agya chakra. So put it there and say, आज मैं जो भी सोचूंगी, whatever I will think today, I will only think positive. सकारात्मक ही सोचूंगी.
Whatever I'll think today, I'll think positive.
Yeah. So
Okay.
then after that, you put it on this, your heart chakra, your anahat chakra. So this is your third eye, which you're doing. I'm translating it for the people who won't understand the Hindi part. So heart chakra is your anahat chakra. Here you keep your hands like this and say that today I will live with forgiveness and I will bless everybody and encompass everybody in my life without, any um, judgments. So do this action. आज मैं दिल खोल कर रही हूँ. आज
Wow.
सबको अपने साथ लेकर चलो। तो उसमें क्या है, अच्छे बुरे जो भी लोग हैं सभी को मैंने फॉरगिव कर देना। आई हैव टू बी लाइक द सन, आई हैव टू बी इक्वल टू एवरीबॉडी। आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू से वो गलत है, उसने ये किया, एंड सो आई विल नॉट give my shine to that person. I will not be choosy. If anybody wants any, guidance from me, I will give it without any, hassles. तो मैं दिल खोल कर रही हूँ। Then अ से है कान बंद करके मैं आज अपनी आत्मा की सुनूंगी। टुडे आई विल लुक लिसन टू माय इनर कॉन्शियसनेस, माय universal consciousness, not the monkey mind. So the monkey mind is always telling you can't do this, you can't do that, you know.
Yes.
बट जब आप आत्मा से जुड़ते हो ना, तो आत्मा हमेशा आपको ठीक गाइडेंस देती है, और आत्मा आपको बताती है कि आप ही प्रभु हो, आप ही के अंदर महेश विष्णु ब्रह्मा सब है, दैट यू हैव द गॉड एटम विद इन यू, यू कैन डू एनीथिंग दैट यू वांट.
Yes.
So that consciousness will empower you, but your monkey mind will always make you move towards your own disaster, self-sabotage. So don't listen to the monkey mind, listen to your inner strong voice, the godliness. So this comes Sada. Then
DJ.
Vijay is, put your hands up and say, मैं दिव्य शक्तियों पे भरोसा रखूंगी. So I
Yes.
will live with steadfast faith,
Yeah.
which means if anything is happening because the way I want it also, and if it is good, and if it is not happening the way I want it, it is even better because God has something better planned for me. So in Hindi we say मन की हो तो अच्छी, मन की ना हो तो और भी
और
अच्छी.
अच्छी.
So live with that kind of steadfast faith. Faith is very important.
Yes.
Then the fifth important thing is always to live with honesty. ईमानदारी से रहूंगी, शपथ लेते हैं ना, ईमानदारी
Yes.
से रहूंगी. So this is the action.
Yeah. I'll
आज
stay
मैं
with lot
अपनी
of. I'll
जिंदगी
live life with
ईमानदारी से
honesty.
जीऊंगी. So ईमानदारी is for everybody else, your ethics in work, and also ईमानदारी with yourself. क्योंकि we tell the maximum lies to our own self. So stop lying to yourself कि मैं कल करूंगी, ऐसे करूंगी, वैसे करूंगी, and then don't do it. So if you've said it, do it. Like my dad used to say, प्राण जाए पर वचन न जाए. If you have said something, do it,
Do
even if
it.
you have to give your life for it. So that is the, culture we are coming from. So ईमानदारी. And ज से क्या होगा? आप बताओगे मुझे रुचि. ज.
I think
ज.
just
ज.
just a joy.
हिंदी का शब्द है. It's a Hindi word. सदा दीजिए. So
जज्बात.
try again. What is most important for your success in life? Just bath is definitely not important for success.
जश्न.
Jashna is a very good thing to be successful. Yes, if you're doing Jashna, you're bound to get successful. But no, not Jashna. Even something more important than Jashna. Jashna आप कब कर सकते हो जब success मिलेगा ना? तो this is before
Yes.
that.
When you are successful, you will celebrate.
हाँ, तो सक्सेस के लिए क्या जरूरी है? तो सक्सेस के लिए ज से आई डोंट ब्लेम यू फॉर नॉट नोइंग, बिकॉज अभी रिसेंटली आई स्पोक इन द स्कॉटलैंड पार्लियामेंट एंड somebody asked me to share this there. So my intention was not, but I had shared it with him. He said share it. So all the ministers and the intellectual people sitting in the audience, nobody could guess the j. So so it's okay. So j is actually taking 100% responsibility. So you close your hand in a fist
जिम्मेदारी.
like that, take it up, breathe in and blow out with strength, and say मैं अपनी जिंदगी की सौ
जिम्मेदारी.
प्रतिशत जिम्मेदारी लूंगी. That
मैं
I
अपनी
take
जिंदगी की
100%
100%
responsibility of
रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी.
my life and environment.
ये.
आत्मनिर्भर बनना है हमें. So self-reliance, 100% responsibility, which means, what does 100% responsibility mean, Ruchi? What does it mean to you?
So that I take responsibility if something good happens or something bad happens. I'm the one who is a creator of both.
Yeah. So you stop blaming others, right?
Absolutely correct.
So this is also a thing I created over there only because there were a whole lot of rich people sitting there. I said, throughout your BMWs. So somebody in the, audience said, oh, I can't throw out my car. So I said, my BMW means throughout your blaming, moaning, and whining. We've had enough of it. So stop blaming others, stop moaning and groaning all the time, stop whining. This is not right, that's not right, that one has that one has been backbiting on
So
me, that
in this
one has
case, no BMW. Otherwise, yes to BMW.
See, if you say no to BMWs, of this kind, God
Yes.
will bless you with the BMW. You won't even need to ask. So
Wow.
success will be coming your way definitely if you follow these 6 steps, And more than the BMWs, it's I feel it is the life of fulfilled life lived with purpose is what is more important. All these things are really not important in the big picture. Like in Hindi, we have this thing, no, बड़ा हुआ तो क्या हुआ जैसे पेड़ खजूर पंथी को छाया नहीं फल लागे अति दूर, right? So what's the point of being huge and big like a tree of dates
When
where
you
there
are
is
no
no shadow for anybody, no
no
shade
use for
for the
someone.
passers-by, and the fruit is so far nobody can actually get it. So what's the point of that kind of, being big like that, or having BMWs or even a fleet of BMWs for that matter? So I wish more and more people would understand that and थोड़ा मेरा socialistic type है attitude, I'm the only one like that. Because I've worked in the NGO sector, I've had a, so, NGO of my own for a long time called Kaksha. तो मेरा थोड़ा सा व्यू पॉइंट इसमें चला जाता है. So
That's
I
amazing
feel
because you are so matlab, I would say that grounded. You are just saying from heart. You don't think when people don't think that they can deliver more, they can give more. And give a round of applause to Dr. Shruti Dutt. And what a lovely interaction. This is also so satisfying, so fulfilling, so driving. You're driving towards so much, I would say your energy, your frequency, it's so vibrant and vibrating at a higher level because you
thank you
believe
so
in
much.
supporting and helping and giving and selfless giving and so much care and so many areas. I don't know how many lives you have touched, but today you have touched again millions of people in just one event. And this is just actually not an event, Shruti. This is something a rare where we feel that the concept which you have given, simple concept, bloom, so simple to understand, sada dj. Look at this very simplicity of this formation. It's easy to recall, easy to remember. I think we all are going to remember you with this word when we'll speak on it every day on this, like in our head when something goes wrong, we'll say sada dj. It's so simple and easy. And I would
Thank you
say
so much, Ruchi.
this is what I would say, the simplicity of a coach who just wants to add value, deliver more. I would say rendering more than what is asked for. We are just so grateful for your being here, Shruti, on this show. And this is something I would say for me, like our association earlier and now, it's like we didn't speak for a long time, but look at this connection. It is like every day I'm speaking to you, we are meeting and talking, and just came without thinking or giving a second thought. And I know you have a lot of engagements, busy schedule, but you are here for us, and I'm so grateful. Everyone is so grateful. And this is Dr. Shruti Dutt. Give a round of applause. And so grateful, so thank you, and I'm just so honored, like you accepted my invitation.
I'm
And
so grateful, Ruchi, that you have conducted this global summit, and it's all about inner strength, and because this is my favorite topic, and if through you, my ideas can reach out and help people, and we connect because we both are in the field of service as coaches. We want to do
absolutely,
better, make the world better before we go, right?
I can
And
resonate.
I'll also share something very interesting. My father used to tell me that there are two kinds of people in this world. One have Hansvriti and one have Kakvriti. So people who have Kakvriti are like the crows. People, there are two types, either they're swans or they're crows. So the crows will always find out what even if it's a beautiful area, they'll go to where the crab is and they'll pick up the crab. And the Hans, it's known that, even if you serve milk, it takes out the milk and leaves the water. So he used to always tell me, always live with the Hansvriti.
Absolutely.
So don't look at the negatives and don't keep, worrying about all that.
And
Focus
take
on
that
what
little
is
voice
good.
inside.
and
Attain
what
that.
good you can do in life.
Absolutely.
So I live by these principles. I'm grateful to my parents who taught me all these things. And I'm happy and very grateful to you that I've been able to share all this with you and your audience. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much. It's so lovely to have you here, Shruti.
Thank you, Ruchi.